Goldberg Live is brought to you by hiretradies.com.au. Get 3 free quotes from local tradies near you. Live and on relay stations throughout the world, you're watching Bruce Goldberg Live with special guests tonight. We haven't announced them yet, but anyway, this is live and we're doing it right now. So give a nice big round of applause for Bruce Goldberg. Nurse. Hey, welcome to it, people of the East and surrounding areas of the globe. This is Goldberg Live, where the sun never sets in Goldberg Manor. We're doing it live tonight, straight from my manor into your living room or on your mobile phone, or you may be sitting on the toilet watching this. Most people do think it's a crap show. I mean, I get told this every day nearly. But the jokes are getting better. I've got to say that the jokes are getting better. And we'd like to welcome you to the show. And if you've got anything you want to say, please, by all means, say it on the board and have your say. Write it in wherever you're watching this, on YouTube, Ustream, Facebook. We go out through everywhere, all around the world. And it's really fascinating how many people watch this show. Not necessarily live, because a lot of people don't have access to watch this live, or they're doing stuff with their family. But during the week, I see the statistics of how many people are watching this show during the week, on replay. And it's amazing. We're getting thousands. It's incredible. So to all you midweek watchers or people that replay it, hello to you. I'm sort of like talking backwards in time. I'm going back to the future sort of thing, if you understand what I mean. It's getting complicated. Anyway. Nurse. Yeah, so basically, hello to you, all of you. What's been going on? I've got to tell you, this show's brought to you by hiretradies.com.au, where you get 3 free quotes from tradies right near you, plumbers, electricians, painters, whatever. Just go to hiretradies.com.au. It's a free service, obligation-free, totally free. You don't pay a cent for the service. So I've used it. It's great. Use it all the time. It's fantastic. And I know others that have used it too. So if you've got anything you want to say, folks, write it in the box below and have you say. Now, just on a few things here. Has anybody been to the new Kmart? I know Kmart has opened up at Westfield Bondi Junction. I'm just wondering if anyone's been there to check it out and let us know. I did hear from a very close friend of mine tonight that she was up there and it was full of stock and it looked really, really good. That's what she said. It looked fantastic. Whereas the Eastgate one is empty, like of stock. I mean, you wouldn't open up a new shop without any stock in it, would you? So they've succeeded in doing that. And, to be honest, I prefer Kmart to Target. I think Target's, I don't know, it just doesn't have that oomph about it. And I've been always a Target fan. Okay, I buy stuff from Target. I won't deny it. Here in the mansion, the manor, I call it. I've got a kettle from Kmart. I've got a toaster from Kmart. I got tracksuit pants from Kmart. They're all out the same factory, so I don't care where they're coming from. If they look good and they fit, who cares if you buy them from Kmart or some big sporty place that's going to charge you quadruple for the same thing? You just got to be smart where you buy stuff from, I suppose. We'd love to hear from you. If you've got anything on your mind, or you've been to Kmart at Westfield Bondi Junction that opened up a few days ago, we'd love to hear from you. Have you say, type it in. I'll see it up on the board, and it's a totally live interactive show here. So there you go. There's also a bit of news around about Melissa Caddick. It just keeps going on and on. But Gary Jubelin made a few comments to the media, who used to be a very well-known detective. I respect this guy quite a lot. He has busted and broken a lot of big cases. He was on the William Tyrrell case, and that was very controversial, how he left there and quit and resigned or got sacked or whatever the case may be. Very controversial what happened there, but he was on it. He was right on the target, and I think a lot of politics got in the way there. But this guy had some theories and said a few things today, which confirms what I've been thinking, or I've said on this show and on the board 1,000,001 times. There is a murder that's happened. There has been a murder, and now it's a matter of working it out who it is. And you just got to think of things. Think it through, folks. Think it through. I'm sure you can work it out who it could be. Could be a friend, could be a relation, could be a neighbor, could be someone that's owing her money, or she's owing them money. It could be anybody. And I'm saying this deliberately because I don't want to be legally taken down for pointing the finger at anyone. So it could be anybody. It could be a random attack. It could be a random attack. It could be anyone. But I've got an idea. I think I know what's going on and what's happened. But I'm not going to say it because for legal reasons, I'd be nuts to. Be absolutely crazy to, and I've been warned not to, so I'm not going to say a word. So you just work it out who it could be. I don't know, could be the local person that lives on the other side of the street somewhere. I don't know. Could be a man from Mars. Could be anyone. But anyway, work it out. But basically what was said today does point towards they're thinking it's a murder. If a second person is involved, that was mentioned. Now, if there's a second person involved, it's obviously a murder. And there was something else. The wording from the media was to crack the case. Well, how do you crack? I've never heard of a suicide being cracked. A suicide case being cracked. I've heard of plenty of murders being cracked, murder cases, but not a suicide one. So, I mean, look, the media aren't stupid. The ones that do the police rounds, there's reporters that do the police rounds. I know one or two of them. I won't say who. And they know what the hell's really going on. And I know they know. But they can't say anything because their hands are tied until there's enough evidence. And, they don't want to put their foot in it and be liable. And, and defamation starts taking place for them and their TV or radio station. So, they've got an idea. The media know. And they've got insiders that tell them tip-offs and all sorts of things. So, as I've said, I think it's a murder and now Gary Jublin seems to be hinting that as well. And if anyone is going to know, it'll be Gary Jublin that knows because it is textbook probably to him too, what's going on when you take that ASIC side of it out. And as I've said, you take the ASIC, I said this from November, you take the ASIC side of it out and it's clear textbook. But you're going to have to work that out for yourselves, folks. Just work it out. I'm not pointing the finger. I'm not saying who it is or what it is. Could be a group of people. Could be more than one. Who knows? Anyway, moving right along here. What else has been going on in your neck of the woods? Has everybody been using their vouchers? The New South Wales vouchers, two $25 ones for food and two $25 ones for cinema. Tell you what, you can get tickets like $11 or something for the cinema. Why do you need to waste the $25 coupon on that? Does that include? Do you get popcorn with that for the $25? Because I can't remember the last time I ever paid that much to go to the movie. But is it a package deal? Can somebody just write it on the board? Is it a package deal to get a ticket for $25 plus popcorn, drink, whatever? They should throw it in. I know they make their money on that and everything, but they should throw it in, to be fair, I think. Because, look, cinemas struggle. Cinemas really, really struggle. Sometimes after a big blockbuster has been out for about 2 or 3 weeks, and I know, when you walk in there, you're lucky to see one person. You have the whole cinema to yourself. It's great. It's fantastic. In most cases. So the days of the cinema, I don't think are going to be with us for much longer because the rent that they must be paying in space up there or anywhere would be absolutely astronomical. Absolutely astronomical. So I just can't see how they make money. I can't. And, there's movie houses overseas that are trialing streaming of their latest releases instead of sending them out to the cinemas. Now, that says it all. You got to move with the times, let it bygones be bygones, just move with the times. And, there's a nostalgic feel about it. And, you certainly do get that when you go to one like the Orpheum over in Mossman or the Ritz at Randwick. But maybe it's time we move on from all that. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let us know. Put it up on the board. What are your thoughts? Do we move on, or do we try to keep those cinemas going? Because people don't want to, I suppose people don't want to be stuck in a movie house and they can just see it at home. They can put it on pause, run to the toilet, or get something to eat from the fridge and then come back to it again. They haven't missed anything. It's unlike the movies. I don't know. But I mean, is it the same watching it at the movies as it is from home? I think there's more oomph to it at the movies, but you're on the big screen and the sound system, but I don't know. Anyway, your guess is as good as mine. Let us know what you have to say. Put it in the box below. We'd love to hear from you. If there's anything else that's on your mind, please let us know. Tonight I saw, I put it up on the board. There's a new development proposal for the old Tapuzzo down at Rose Bay on New South Head Road opposite the car wash next to Brian the Barber. I don't know. It's going to be a restaurant. That's what they're trying to propose. They're proposing for. It must be this stuff I'm drinking tonight. What? It's spray. There you go. That's what it must be. It's the spray. So it is another restaurant by the looks of it. Some people just never learn. But anyway, it is. We wish them luck. I don't know. It's your guess is as good as mine what it's going to be next. I think we've gone through. That could make a good Thai restaurant there, because that's got just the right size for it. And I know there's other Thai restaurants along from it, but just a different Thai restaurant, or maybe Vietnamese or Chinese or something else, something different that hasn't been tried before, something totally different. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine what's going to open up there. Same with 809. Don't know what's going on there either. There's rumors galore. Still don't know. Have no idea what's been going on. What else was there we're going to talk about tonight? Look, there's so much stuff going on out there. There is just so much stuff. New developments going up all over the place. I can't keep up with it all, I was down at Double Bay today. There's just so much going on in Double Bay, Rose Bay. It's just, because the interest rates are low, so the developers are having a field day. Anyway, let's take a quick break and come back with lots more right after this.
Goldberg Live is brought to you by hiretradeies.com.au. Get 3 free quotes from local tradies near you.
Hi, it's Susan Van Trafsky here with the Falklands Daily. Oh, wow, on my 4th divorce and going strong. Bird in the hand, I say, let the struggles continue, not for Jill Merriweather Worthing on her final settlement. Congratulations. Wow, see you in Switzerland. But more importantly than that, like awaiting Botox to kick in or Valium on a hard day's night. I received an alarming text this morning from my support staff alerting me that we will not have cleaners today. Now, I have ladies coming over for lunch. How does one clean the floor? I did find this. Is that... Okay, fuck my life.
Need to sell your property? Get a free market appraisal with Daniel Barron of LJ Hooker Double Bay, the sales expert of the East. Call Daniel on 0418 243 093. That's 0418 243 093.
Hi, I'm Simon from Simon Food Favorites, and you're watching Goldberg Live. Bruce, was that okay? Are you paying me enough money to say that? Okay, cool. See you later. Bye.
Goldberg Live is brought to you by hiretradeies.com.au. Get 3 free quotes from local tradies near you.
Hey, welcome back to Goldberg Live. We're doing this live from Goldberg Manor, where the sun never sets. The future's so bright, I got to wear a cap. I haven't worn my cap for a while. I've been wearing it out and about a bit, because it's good. It's good to wear something different for a change instead of not wearing anything at all. Hide my face. That's basically what it's for, really. So just sit here like this and eat and be left alone. But then someone comes up and says, hello. It's like, what? Anything else on your mind, folks? Would love to hear from you. Type it in the box below and have your say. No one's talking. Is everything working out there in viewerland? I have no idea if anything's working or not. Please type it in the box. Have your say. We'd love to hear from you. Anything that's been going on in the east, the eastern suburbs. Anything nice? Have you been using your vouchers anywhere? Those government $25 vouchers. I've just booked somewhere with a friend of mine for next... What day? Yeah, next Thursday. Oh no, hang on. Is it? Yeah, it's next week anyway. And this other place out of this area is going to be doing double, supposedly, the vouchers. Let's see if they honour that. I don't know. I don't even know the name of the place. But anyway, it's a blur. But yeah, if you've been using vouchers, getting 2 for the price of 1, or getting some good experiences or bad experiences, I'd love to hear from you. I really would. Just type it in that box below and have a quick say of what you think is good and not good, and where you've used these vouchers and all that sort of stuff. And can you use those cinema ones at entertainment places like Luna Park? Can you use it at Luna Park or places that have got, like reptile parks and stuff like that, or zoos? Can you use it there? I'm not sure. Somebody asked me that the other day, and I wasn't sure. I'm asking the Brains Trust of the East. Can you use these other 2 coupons other than in a cinema? Can you do it? Love to hear what you have to say. Type it in the box and have your say. Let's just check here. This is what happens when an old guy says, you know what? Stuff this. I'm going to dance.
Es que así se bailaba, hija. Así se bailaba. Ay, no. Así, los pasos que él hace, así eran.
Okay, story time. So I work at a jewelry store, and today a man came in looking for a gift for his wife for their 10th year anniversary. He ended up picking out a piece that said, "My beautiful wife." And I said, "Anything else for you today?" And he said, "No, that's it for her, but I do want to make another purchase using a separate credit card. And could you possibly create a different account for me?" And I said, "Sure, what are you looking for?" And he said, "Do you have anything that says girlfriend?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Perfect, I'll take it. And do you have anything that says happy 1-year anniversary to go with it?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Perfect, I'll take it." So I boxed everything up all nice and I put them in their respected bags. He had me mark a K for Kristen on the bottom of his wife's bag and an L for Laura on the bottom of his girlfriend's bag. I put pretty bows on them. I handed it to him. I said, "They're gonna love it. Have a nice day." And he said, "Thank you." And shit, I just remembered that his wife's name is Laura and his girlfriend's name is Kristen. I must have mixed up the bags. Oops.
Hey, love.
Oh, hey!
Hey, you going to the prison gym?
Oh, no, I'm just going to eat some food in my prison wear. Prison wear. Eating prison food in my prison wear. Prison wear. Prison wear. Flirting with the guard in my prison wear. Prison wear. Prison wear.
Fashioning a shank in my prison wear.
Prison wear. Prison wear. Getting with my ex in my prison wear. Prison wear. Prison wear.
Getting knocked up by the guard in my prison wear.
Prison wear. Prison wear.
Eating ice cream with my shank in my prison wear.
Prison wear. Prison wear.
Now brushing my teeth in my prison wear.
Prison wear. Prison wear.
Hooking up with Ruby in my prison wear.
Prison wear. prison wear. Prison wear, prison wear.
Hooking up with everyone in my prison wear.
Prison wear, prison wear. Selling used undies in my prison wear. Prison wear, prison wear.
Getting lost in my own flashbacks. In my prison wear.
Prison wear, prison wear.
Trying to escape in my prison wear.
Prison wear, prison wear.
Doing literally nothing in my prison wear.
Prison wear.
Hi, I'm Simon from Simon Food Favorites, and you're watching Goldberg Live. Bruce, was that okay? You pay me enough money to say that. Okay, cool. See you later. Bye.
Goldberg Live is hiretradeies.com.au. Get 3 free quotes from local tradies near you.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to Goldberg Live, brought to you by hiretradeies.com.au. We get 3 free quotes. Here in Goldberg Manor, where the sun never sets, we're doing this live as usual on a Thursday night, the late night shopping edition, folks. So if you've been to the new Kmart yet at Bondi Junction, I nearly said Vaucluse then, at Bondi Junction, if you have, type it in the box. We'd love to hear from you. Just type it in and have your say. Anything you might want to make a comment about. You might want to say hello, plug your business, do whatever you want to do, or write us something that's been going on in the area that you're fed up with, all that sort of stuff. Have the potholes been fixed yet on Old South Head Road? Have they? I'd like to know if anyone's been. I haven't noticed them, so they might have been fixed, but I haven't been looking for them. So if anybody that regularly goes along Old South Head Road, let us know here on the board if you've been going along there and those potholes have been fixed up. Oh, big happy birthday, by the way, to Will Nemish. Yes, Will is a really good guy. He's on Waverley Council too. He's on a few boards, this guy. Not boards as in Facebook boards. I'm talking about boards like credibility. I mean, he's big. He's huge. There's a name to look out for in the future. Mark my words. Will Nemish. Trust me. That's dead set. Anyway, happy birthday to you. I hope you're having a good one. And if you ever need to find out about cars, Will's your man. Will knows everything about cars. He's telling me about my cars and what I should be buying, and it's amazing. It's incredible. This guy is a wealth of knowledge in cars as well. So good on you, Will, and have a great birthday, and may you have many more. Many more. Okay, let's move on. Anything else that anyone wants to say, please have your say. You know, it's really strange. I was saying this a little bit earlier, but if you just joined us, you know, we might have very low numbers watching us live, but on the replay back during the week when people have got time to watch this show about absolute bullshit back, we're getting thousands of people. And I was astonished when I was shown by our executive producers that are sitting just over here from me, how many people are watching this show during the week on playback. It's just mind-boggling. It's like on demand. You know what I mean? I suppose it's like a Netflix. It's like on demand. And, you know, I'm thinking, well, you know, I said this to the producers during the day today. I said, well, you know, who in their right mind would waste their time during the day watching me, right? I mean, you guys don't even watch me now, and it's nighttime. Yeah, that's right, you smart asses. They're the guys from Madways, by the way, Madway Productions, who put all this crap together and make it all happen, all the magic of all the sound effects and all the blackouts that we have and everything else. Yeah, these guys need a kick you know where. Nurse. That was on cue for a change. Wow, that was good. We should have a meeting how good that was after the show. We should. Anything else anybody wants to say, just type it in the board below. Oh, look, I had a look at the community board, and there's a shoplifter woman that we've named Olga now in the community. Her official name is Olga, and there's a debate going on whether she is Russian, from the Ukraine, or wherever she's from. She's had cosmetic work done. I'm just reading that here. Let her go. It was Valentine's Day. What? Doesn't matter if it's Valentine's Day or not. If you're shoplifting, you're shoplifting. You should be disciplined for that. But anyway, it looks like she's got a whole lot of things stuffed up her belly. Oh, no, that's a handbag. blending in. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's hopefully the police can find Olga and she can be answering all the questions. I love it how they word it, like they can help them in their inquiries. Help the police in their inquiries. Yeah, right. In other words, chuck the handcuffs on them. Yeah. Anyway, that's the way it is. When you do that stuff, you're going to get caught because there's CCT everywhere. There's some statistic out there that says in the UK, I know this is Australia, but in the UK, per day you're going to be videoed without knowing it by security cameras. There's some astronomical figure, some totally astronomical figure. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's some astronomical figure. I think it might be 30 times a day or something. You can't do anything anymore anyway with that being on CCT. You can't. It's crazy. I've got to be careful even when I go to the toilet that I'm not on CCT. True, that was very well timed there, Mr. Producer. Very well timed. Anyway, anything else anybody wants to say, or forever hold your breath and I'm getting out of here? We'd love to hear from you. Type it in the box below and have you say... We've just been speaking about a new development proposal for a new restaurant, the old Tapuzzo, which was then, what was it before that? That Greek one, it didn't last 2 weeks. What was that? Ziggy's. And then it was the grandfather's moustache, of course, which just supposedly retired and that was it. But, if there's real money in it, why didn't they sell it? I mean, be worth a bit if it's been there for that long, but there's no goodwill in that sort of industry anymore. That's the problem. That's the major problem with that industry. There's no goodwill, which is a shame, because some of those people work their businesses really hard. Really is a shame. Anyway, I'm getting out of here because no one's typing away. Everyone's watching, and we've got a lot of shy people, I think, in the house. Nurse. Yep, very shy people indeed. Anyway, what else do I have to say? Well, if you see me in the street, you know the deal. Come up and say hi. I won't bite your head off, but I'll try to. Good night.
You've just been watching Goldberg Live, brought to you by hiretradies.com.au.
Nurse.
This has been a Mad Ways presentation, darling.
Pico, 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 da lo, pico.